now tuned in to the world's greatest. Tonight is the night. Bright lights, hype crowd, everything to throw down. Everybody get loud. Tonight is the night. A-list, can't miss when we burn it to the ground. Everybody get down. Tonight is the night. We stay grinding while our band kept rising, steady climbing. Now we on top. It's not something you get, it's just something we got. 'Cause I don't know if you know if you know we playing tonight. Tonight, lights flashing when we step in the place, and you can feel the raw excitement from the look on their face. It's like the prize right in front of my eyes to take, and the sky's the limit, got no time to waste. Tonight's the big go, strike quick but creep slow. The competition is absent the moment that we show. Countdown from 3, go, press X to reload. Yet they still try to topple the kingdom that we own. Outnumbered but outgunning, we're fearless and crowd stunning. Never an error on record, there's no one to protect you. And we would still be bright here if all the money was burned, but we stay bumping in your ear 'cause the money was earned. Yo, you can find us climbing, setting the bar, or you can find us red carpet when we hitting it hard. 'Cause the truth is you can find us wherever you are. Just look up, we're flying high with the stars. 'Cause tonight is the night. Bright lights, hype crowd, everything to throw down. Everybody get loud. Tonight is the night. A-list, can't miss when we burn it to the ground. Everybody get down. Tonight is the night. We stay grinding while our band kept rising, steady climbing. Now we on top. It's not something you get, it's just something we got. 'Cause I don't know if you know if you know we playing or not. Tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from the Garden of Eden.
Hey, where's the horse?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, what horse?
The high horse this superstar always seems to be on. Did Jerry Lawler write that line for you?
A determined look on her face. She knows how to prove herself in the women's division.
And from Atlanta, Georgia,
We're looking at some of the most intense competitors in all of WWE, about to take part in one of the most anticipated matches ever.
She has been counting the weeks, the days, the minutes until this match, and she is now ready to compete.
And you have to respect the work this superstar has been putting in order to meet the kind of challenge he faces tonight. Without a doubt, we've seen the hard work paying off. You don't find yourself in a match like this without dedicating your time into your craft. All that time spent has her in a good position to pull off the victory here. Across the ring, she's facing one of the most dominant superstars in the women's division today. A superstar who's taken her opponents to hell and back nearly every time she steps into the ring.
There's a lot of of innocent people being crucified.
Still Throws her back in from ringside. Just twisting away. Uh-oh. Look at this. Look at that. Torque of the leg. Oh, leg breaker. Just breaking down the opponent. And now she's getting routed.
She just has to find a spark.
There we go. And again. Picking up momentum. Feeding off adrenaline. Shoulder into the midsection.
This is just establishing dominance, followed by the stomp. You can see her struggling to find her bearings.
Nice square shot in the back.
Devastating clotheslines. And the count.
Shoulders down. And she fights it off.
She just won't stay down. Goes down low.
Snap DDT.
Head to the pin window.
Is it enough? The cover. 2. And that'll do it. It's finally over.
Here is your winner.
And she walks away with a big win.
No one was willing to give even a single inch of ground in this battle.
At times it seemed like these competitors were totally deadlocked, but here you see the one who prevailed.
Here we go, guys.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Chroma City, weighing in at 152 pounds, Dr. Willie.
The moment this match was announced, the WWE Universe has expected a classic. I think it is destined to deliver.
Look at the focus and drive in his eyes. Ready to prove he's the best this division has to offer.
And here comes one of my favorites.
And his opponent from overseas, weighing in at 543 pounds, Hkjw.
Everyone in this match is competing at such a high level. I predict one of the most competitive matches we've seen in a very long time.
He says it's all about dominance tonight and plans on showing why everyone backstage should be scared.
You're looking at a well-traveled superstar who has seen a lot in the ring. With experience comes confidence. There's nothing you can throw at this competitor that can phase him in the slightest. He'll be looking to utilize that wisdom in this matchup. Here to take the offense, someone who tried to shut down the someone ready to clear the spot every time. Oh my goodness. And they just busted out an impactful maneuver. Right to the face. My God.
The WWE Universe celebrating this match and the winner.
With that win, they deserve the praise.
This really felt like it was about more than just winning. This was about making a statement, putting everyone in the division on notice.
And that statement was they're here to win, Saxton.
The following contest is a six-woman ladder match and is for the Super Championship. Introducing the challenger, representing the Queens from Sudan, Princess
Listen, there are so many superstars who spend months, years without getting a championship opportunity. To enter a match of this nature, Money in the Bank, and to know once you capture that briefcase and the contract inside, you can cash in on the opportunity to truly become champion.
Here we go, guys. The title is hanging from the ceiling, and we're ready to get this thing underway.
And I assure you that if this ladder match is anything like the one we last saw, it will not be for the weak of heart, Michael.
perhaps the biggest opportunity of her career tonight, but she is more than ready for the challenge.
Representing Les Femmes Fatales from Alexandria, Virginia, one half of the Women's Extreme Champions, the General.
The majority of the people who've cashed in the contract over the years have become champion. And you can talk to every single one of them. They'll explain to you what it has meant to their lives, to their families' lives, to their career.
A lot of folks believe we may see a new champion tonight, and you're looking at the one who believes it the most.
As the title gets into position here, let me remind everybody that the only way to win this match is to climb the ladder and grab the gold.
That's right. No pinfalls, no submissions, no countouts, no disqualifications. The winner will be the first superstar who can successfully ascend the ladder and take possession of the title. But I assure you, it's not quite as easy as it sounds.
You are looking at a woman at the top of her game, ready to compete for that title.
And from New York, the super champion,
Doesn't matter what you've done in the past, good or bad, frustrating or good. If you grab that contract, it all goes away and you change your future.
A determined champion ready to defend her title.
You know, a ladder match is a real proving ground. It can literally take a superstar to new heights.
Too many classics to name and too many broken bodies to count. A lot of people made their...
On down. Grounded their opponent.
Gonna pass the arm. Trying to free herself from the triangle. Left hands fighting desperately and she's free. What a barrage of stops.
You have to imagine the disdain it takes to repeatedly stop someone like that. In terms of precarious situations, it doesn't get more precarious in WWE than during the ladder match. Throw in multiple competitors, and Corey, what's the key to victory here?
To pray that you don't suddenly develop a fear of heights, because you need to abandon all sense of caution. Don't leave anything on the table, because your opponent surely will.
Challengers a little bit for wear now.
Taking things to another level, bringing out the ladder like this.
All right, she's back in, ready to go.
Hoisted up.
Snap suplex. She's got something devious planned as she sets up the ladder on the apron. Getting the ladder set now.
This could be the beginning of the end.
And now she's climbing up the ladder, hopefully with a plan in mind. One right hand, another, and another, fighting out of it.
Jumping DDT.
Absolutely planted. Heading up the ladder now.
This could be the beginning of the end.
A win here would be a bit of a surprise. She's shown she has plenty of fight left.
This is a nerve-wracking situation. Crashing down like that, having the wind knocked out of you, never a good time for that to happen. Sent into the corner. That's it. The champ stays the champ.
Here is your winner, and still super champion, Neil Gould.
All right, I love this guy.
The following is a fatal four-way Hell in a Cell match. Making his way to the ring from out of this world, weighing in at 100 pounds.
The WWE Universe has been counting the days, hours, and minutes for this match to start, and the countdown is almost over.
very high-pressure situation ahead for this guy, but he is more than ready for it.
The WWE Universe just exploded!
And his opponents, first from Elysian Fields, weighing in at 205 pounds, Hkjw S3
Some would say the superstar thinks a little too much of themselves, but the tape doesn't lie. This is a serious contender for any title.
They need to loosen up, have a little fun, heck, maybe even lose a match once in a while.
That is horrible advice.
The competition level has never been higher, but this guy's ready to prove he can hang.
Things are about to get good.
And from Russia, weighing in at 207 pounds, Majors Lord!
Finally, someone who isn't afraid to get their hands dirty and doesn't bother trying to please everyone. A me-first attitude is the best way to make it in this business.
I will admit the superstar does an admirable job of staying true to themselves, but I do wish that didn't come at the cost of a fair fight. They don't just get their hands dirty, they fight dirty too.
A guy who treats every match as if it's the biggest one of his career. He definitely plans to steal the show tonight.
Oh yeah, I am pumped for this guy.
And representing the Jump Squad, from every man's nightmare, weighing in at 100 pounds, Malcolm!
I'll tell you one thing, I don't think I've ever seen a more self-centered superstar in my time here in WWE.
Well then, Byron, you've clearly never seen the WWE Hall of Fame.
Hey, everyone in the Hall of Fame has a reason to have an ego. This superstar, they haven't earned it just yet.
He's in perhaps the best physical condition of his life. He knows what it takes to reach the top here in WWE.
What type of approach does a superstar need in order to win a matchup like this, Corey? It's important to remember that you can't win a match like this on emotion alone. You have to devise a plan and execute.
Once locked in the cell, we've seen superstars embrace a new sadistic level of barbaric behavior.
I agree, Byron, and it's all out of necessity.
And again, great way to wear down your opponent.
Oh, that's going to leave a mark. Look, the most intelligent competitor in a battle knows that there are many roads to victory, including the low road. Oh, what a right hook. Quick return One response after another. Back and forth we go.
Using the rope to their advantage.
Punishing their opponent, getting the upper hand by taking away your opponents. What a counter. A display.
He get into here, and he breaks the pin. What's coming next? Suplex. Very nice. And targeting the leg there. Headlock. Oh, cheap shot right above the eye. Headbutt to the back of the neck. What a chance right. I can't believe we just saw a human being tossed like these guys are ready to fight another day. Hooked up. From behind. before. Ooh, merciless looking blow. The WWE Universe on their feet.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 350 pounds, the Bolsheviks.
If you looked up tag team wrestling in the dictionary, these two would be the definition. Absolute masters at the tag team craft.
They're here.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 572 pounds, the Boom Squad.
You are looking at some highly motivated competitors in this match, looking to steal the show and capture the attention of the entire WWE Universe. There's the bell, and this tag team match is now official.
Two very talented teams here, but it takes more than just that to succeed in entertainment in WWE. You have to be completely insane to rise to the top of this division.
Right to the nose.
Tossed into the corner.
Here's a tag. Opponent off the ropes. Go! Big back body drop.
Putting up a united front as this match continues.
to get back inside.
He's got it. Let's get it on. Nothing fancy there. Spinning gear enough.
What can he do here?
Showing his determination there with that kick out.
Knife edge chop. Tag.
Neck breaker.
He got whipped into that corner. Uncorked a big punch. Picking him up. Marching across the ring and into the corner.
They say everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Someone just threw their plan out the window.
Knife edge chop echoing through the arena.
Reaches his partner for the tag.
Leaping into the wheelbarrow. Up and around.
Into the DDT.
Goes into the pin.
Really thought that was it.
Right to the arm. I understand your elbow. Agility like that, easier said than done, gentlemen.
Hurricanrana. And shoulders are down. And now he's dictating the pace.
Yeah, he is staying steady and ferocious.
He's getting up, but there's danger in front of him. Off the rope. Beautiful all the way down to the outside.
Tom caution out the window, and it paid off.
Adrenaline is through the roof now.
Face first off the post.
Harsh forearm draped across the middle row.
Big down. Something's about to go either very rapidly. Off the top.
Whoa, look out.
Big time risk pays off.
The daredevil in you comes out when you take risks like that.
Countered it just in time.
Now's be the time for everyone to clear out.
Easier said than done. They are not concerned about anyone else's well-being. Oh, man, meeting the barricade.
He now just looks helpless to every attack.
Yeah, this can't be how we pictured this fight going. Big down. Letting his opponent know he can take on the world right now. Tilt-a-whirl into the arm drag. Cover here.
Kicking out in time.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down?
He saw it coming, taking advantage.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
Comes in off the tag. Great strength being shown here. Straight up down the throat. that go great together, and that win is proof.
They say when you know, and I know there's no tag team on the roster that can touch these two guys.
Look who it is.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, Legacy.
The WWE Universe already reaching a fever pitch upon their arrival, and we are just seconds away from a highly anticipated match.
And here they come.
And their opponents, The Click.
A big-time tag team match with major stakes on hand will have major ramifications on the tag division. Tag team match underway. Bragging rights in the division are on the line.
Highly competitive tag team division in WWE. Winning this match will go a
失敗に挑戦するけどそう訓練したに落ちるよありくぐりごとがねみんな振り向こうの岸まで全開けど何回やっても何回やってもないよあの竜巻何回やってもよけらない後ろに回って打ち続けてもいずれは風に飛ばされるタイムレーンでも試してみたけど竜巻相手じゃ意味がないだから次は絶対勝つために僕はいい感だけは最後まで取っておく少ししかないそしていつもそこで時間使う諦めずに山までたどり着くけどそこで短気なくなるウィズシールドがあれば楽に山を倒せるけど何回やっても何回やってもたまには倒せないよ落ちるこの葉は何回やってもよけらない後ろに下がって距離を取ってもいずれは距離を詰められるタイムラウンドも試してみたけどあいつのジャンプは見えないだから次は絶対勝つために僕はいい感だけを最後まで取っておく
for one of the best teams around with that win.
Perfect chemistry between these women. I see many more wins in the future for this pairing.
Tonight was truly the night. If that last match is any indication. I'm gonna ask Chloe, I see you in the wanted chat. Now let me just take care of the post-wrestling stuff. Truly. Hi, Cranes. Yeah, let's go through the matches. Lip defeated Mara in a good curtain jerker. King K. Rool defeated Dr. Wily in New York, which is a funny sentence. Neptune retains the ladder belt. Shadow won the Hell in a Cell Fatal 4-Way against Jim the Knight, Revolver Ocelot, and Malcolm. Bogogi! Well, it was just Waluigi defeated the Boomer Shooters. But oh my gosh, Waluigi. Wow. What a match for him. Really, really wants to fight sports. And Sharon defeats the Philosopher's Legacy. Pretty good stuff.
High-level gameplay.
Let me see if I can figure out how to get Chloe in there. There she is.